One recipe from this episode will be in the Arts and Life section of the Winnipeg Free Press. Family favorites tonight on Great Taste of Manitoba. Of course, Manitoba Turkey Producers is here, and of course, food that your kids are going to love and your whole family is going to enjoy. And you know, sometimes after you're done in the kitchen, you want to be able to enjoy your food with a lovely beverage pairing. So we're going to check in with Aaron in just a second. But first, Chef Jason Wortzman, can you walk us through just these amazing recipes that you built for us tonight?
Yeah, we started with turkey fingers, and we used a turkey breast, and we cut it up, and we used some panko, and we just baked it with oil right in the breadcrumb. And then we did a lasagna, and we used both ground turkey and turkey sausage in that, with some fresh ricotta and spinach. And then we finished off with a turkey chili using ground turkey, and lots and lots of different flavors in there.
Which, by the way, was spectacular. Join the Great Taste community. If you've got a question for one of our experts, or if you've tried one of our recipes, drop us a note at greattastemb.ca or on our social media channels. So Aaron, how did you come to your conclusions here today?
Well, we have a bevy of beer from Trans Canada Brewing, and when you think about beer, it's really easy to put it kind of in a box. But beer has a wide array of flavors, just as diverse as wine, perhaps even more diverse, if I can be incendiary. When you think about beer in terms of flavor, you can really separate it into kind of malt, hops, and then style. And what I mean by that is the first product we have is a lightly hoppy, so a little bit of bitterness, Portager Pilsner from Trans Canada Brewing. Now, Pilsner is a lager. You can actually take every single beer style, globally or locally, and they're either an ale or they're a lager. Lagers are lighter, a little bit more thirst quenching. Ales tend to be a bit more complex, a bit more body. So you'll see that we took the lighter style with Chef's Turkey Fingers. A little bit of that green or bitter flavor from the hops will really pop the honey dill. Malt has sweetness. Now what malt is it's the barley. It's malted barley. They trick it into growing so that you have readily available sugars for the yeast to consume to make beer. And I'm not sure if you are aware, but we actually produce a lot of barley in Manitoba, so another reason to enjoy a nice beer. With the second dish, we are getting a bit darker in color. Now that will be the malt, so you expect sweetness, but this is Trans Canada Brewing Aero IPA, and I've talked about IPA in the past. India Pale Ale, there is a larger presence of hops, there is more bitterness, more complexity. So as Chef kind of ramped up the flavors, we also ramped up the intensity of the beer. Now, you used the last pairing in your recipe, the chili. We have Trans Canada Brewing Lamplighter Amber. It's this beautiful ruby color. To stop the barley from germinating, you have to expose it to heat. In that process, you can actually toast or roast the barley. So a lot of flavors that come through here are sweet, caramel, nuts, a little bit of almost matching that cocoa that Chef put in the chili, but less hops in a style like an amber. So if you look at the colors we have, it's a bit of a beer rainbow. And depending on the intensity of your dish, the ingredients that you're using, and of course, personal preference, there's a beer out there for everyone. And Trans Canada Brewing really makes a style that's pretty balanced. And if you want hoppy, they've got options. If you want light, they have options. If you want amber colored, roasty, they have options.
Beer rainbow, my favorite phrase from tonight's
Pot of
episode.
gold at the end of it.
Just saying. So
cool.
Thanks, Aaron. Hey, give this a try. Give the recipes a try. If you were just really enjoying the show and weren't thinking too much about the recipes themselves, you can always find them on our website, greattastesmb.ca. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next Saturday right here on Great Taste of Manitoba. Great Tastes of Manitoba is presented by Manitoba Liquor Mart. Great Tastes is brought to you by greattastesmb.ca. Local farms, local foods. Great Taste is sponsored by the Government of Canada and Manitoba Agriculture through the Canadian Agricultural Partnership. Great Taste is produced in cooperation with participating Manitoba Commodities, Manitoba Agriculture, and Manitoba Liquor Mart. Promotional consideration is provided by the Winnipeg Free Press. Des Daniels Wardrobe provided in part by Loca Boutique.
Taste is produced by Frank Digital.